If you want this portrait to bear any resemblance to you, stop fidgeting. Stand up straight. And turn your head towards me. There. Hold that pose.
What brought you to Tir Fradi?
What brought you to Tir Fradi?
Hello, Forkan.
Hello, Forkan. Why have you been throwing all these sketches?
So that your island can be appreciated by the rest of the world. Everything is new for us here. We have so much to learn, and who knows, the flora of your country could very well save mine.
Save it from this sickness you told me about.
The Malachor, yes. This is what I hope, in any case. It's taken so many lives back home. I do hope we haven't brought it here, too. I heard there were some sick people in the village. Let's talk about something else. This is the big day, is it not?
Yes. Today is the day Nacon and I begin our initiation.
I thought as much when I saw that strange woman appear in the village. Congratulations, you must... Yeah, your mother approaches and she doesn't seem too pleased.
Fravidem amaraugum takasare noigse adiven. Kahole yesad kaids, quesa puisigach. Da regusag anedi essa. Adveld ole soneded. Toig, ment minan veluded.
Riaidam everach avatir. Radit gamagarantam no.
Navreg da gomorosi nes valem. Ad gailu dadem esredas donegad sadiu.
Fravind avatir. Radidu dadem riaidam everach.
Mad, vreg datarus. Tagad takata garantam.
Shouldn't you get going? I don't wish to be the cause of you getting in trouble with your mother.
Tell me about your people. The lions.
It is funny that you call us lions, because that symbol actually comes from a different nation than the one I call home. The coat of arms you're familiar with belongs to the Bridge Alliance, and it uses symbols from each of the peoples that make up the alliance. The lion is on the Mosinian coat of arms, but the Sinopole, another name for green, and the gold come from my nation, Tainea, and the azure from Thraxis. The three nations who make up the alliance are very different, but they have a common interest in fighting the same enemies. They fight side by side, sharing ideas, research, and goods. To the outside world, they are seen as a single people. But believe me, Mosinis are nothing like the scholars of Tainea or the boyars of Thraxis.
Did you say there were other people on your island?
Yes, there are actually other nations, in fact. I think I've already told you that we don't come from an island, but a continent, a vast land. Thélème is located to the west. You may have come across missionaries from this country. They have also settled on Teofradi. They believe in religion and magic, and want to convert the world to their narrow vision of things. I must admit that they have remarkable architecture, but we've been at war with them for over 3 centuries. To the south is the Merchant Congregation, a league of city-states whose power lies in their talent for trade. They are skillful diplomats, and have made their neutrality an undeniable strength. They too have recently settled on your island. If you see elegant dandies dressed in silk who want to trade you something, you're definitely dealing with someone from the congregation. The Dutan Empire is situated between Thélème and our alliance. It is a huge land, and we are also at war with them. Their country is being torn apart by civil war, which is most likely the reason they haven't attempted to settle here yet. Finally, the Free Cities are in the very middle. They are a relatively young nation, perched high in the mountains. They have just won their independence from the Empire. Most of the mercenaries in the Coin Guard come from this country.
What brought you to Teofradi?
It is a long story. For a time, I was no more than an armchair scientist. That's what we call naturalists and cartographers, whose work is based solely on the accounts of other people. I read travel memoirs written by others, and studied plants brought back from other people's travels, without ever leaving the comfort of my university. I had more adventurous friends who ventured across the seas and traveled through enemy lands to bring home knowledge. But I found it inessential. I thought they were taking nonsensical and unnecessary risks. With age, I've come to the realization that I've made some terrible mistakes. by relying solely on other people's experiences. So when I heard about Teofredi, this famous promised land, I wanted to see it for myself.
What's so special about the illness you told me about?
It's a disease we didn't know anything about. It wasn't mentioned in any of our ancient books. Seemingly overnight, hundreds of people all over the continent were stricken. Then thousands. All those who catch it lose their eyesight. Then their blood becomes black and thick. Eventually, they have to be locked up because they go mad and become violent. And then they die. In some cities, entire neighborhoods have been deserted, with the doors boarded up from the outside. Everyone has lost at least one relative. We must find a cure, or our civilizations will disappear.
You mentioned your country, Tuania. What can you tell me about it?
Compared to your island, it is a dry country with no large forests like you have here. But our stone is rich in minerals. We have sprawling, beautiful cities, as well as small fishing, mining, farming villages. Above all, it is a land of scholars, where science is celebrated and honored. It is governed by an assembly of wise men we call Sotharks, who are elected by each region for their great knowledge. I could explain our political system in detail, but frankly, it's rather complex and very different from yours.
You mentioned another people of the Alliance. Thraxis?
Thraxis is a vast territory that became a nation fairly recently. My country even tried to conquer it at one point. It must be said that for centuries, their chiefs did nothing but fight amongst themselves. Actually, it was the attack by my nation that pushed them to rally against a common enemy and ultimately forged them into a nation. They are formidable horsemen, and their cavalry is a major asset in the war against Thélème and the Empire. They are coarse and unscientific, but without them, we'd probably have ended up bending the knee to our enemies.
What is Morsinia?
It is an ancient island nation to the far north of the continent. With a climate similar to yours, they are more isolated and protected from the Empire and Thélème, though part of their population adheres to a similar religion. However, they decided to join the Alliance to safeguard their independence and religious difference from their neighbors' proselytizing zeal. They are normally ruled by a queen, but they have an assembly of nobles and representatives of cities who advise her and make the laws. They are a refined, cultured people, and their science is admirable, but they're rather haughty.
I should go now.
Yes, I wouldn't want Minan to regret letting me stay here. Come and see me again when you can.
Sela heda, vorkento flan sabrichtom nuidom.
Nasmewinem vorken sindad da arsisau da garantamen. Na frichti korte sonegad.
Smein em fravind, velolto, et ja es cor da sonegad. Ariden ger, esto es sa.
Diwa daralwi samel sin aniloin. Tegets dailu mali minen kasin.
Ja es dug. Emendo radidau de heded madia toreb neis oglendi.
Fravins em frank da dierna an hevigem. Buterach, ma vridan deot nes sed mat. Smeuin quisem se cavinanem samel nes tiernam toflanem.
Esto ugesin, navregen komarosi dwint. Tegedem.
Estrahem versagto. Radidendam sachend jagam da windluchtom.
Gair? Adadordam se jagases radai de ragach. Naistalemi, a convenie frasi? Es radadore naik se jam linguides bei en mished daen?
Ja, esa radida no combenda quena sequena. Voken quis a jechtam da jungari vigi.
Das echter me en voglend neis junga de la renoixa. Sag broig de neis luchton ja is ten. Qui fravin ma berden varsa ten jasim mikrodaik dequils.
Madits danida vuxanti, hadier, haval, hadier nahach, o radida der mens veludeis.
Estechem da gomfrangide da dierna. Es menilanem, agesines fridenem ger. Es nie voglendaiga.
Nilan. Es dechem dam kasin. Es meshedam. Voglinde kaishedan.
Vridenger. Es les anumam. Muy crimodorik. Frichtik. Credo. Anilaim. I voglendaik. Sago es esa. Si arula mai aidam. Tu si dame sara di doa. E varach a vinaim. Con frangdis. Mia niru se maledi. Quanto rebadari malarede dao a yoenga.
Estrag mem closted saradida. Na mem eve me armantiam sam pisrun oixa.
Sage sam. Rense danie dechem faruedi, daher camem far voglendi. Voglendis desases redis ediaes radei emesto. Kiden donegada shantamen lag obledenen. Es radei emadraig quahi luchton ten. Nas ordis da doiga araigidem. Bad oleg loan de faruedi duis a magenta.
Qua avalem sega doflein. Quae dem fleidas dat susudi esin neis luchtemen jaquensend. Esca overschede a sonea joam.
Manas tanguas rid. Quae vred radides cavevam.
Samo radidu quis. Nacoidem amanteam sam mada cavernoxa. Lientara orgi, neis henesem. A contagidem es anaogi maragdent. Sagnaule. Quedem es quindagenta eleis rog. Care de siendo venemen ugemendo. Ages abimelam vas, andevarsem evernoixio voglendi en mischedni. Ami frogusimo in vedere.
Ja, es furcan carantam. En vaiert de cadide amice. El vogla in de marace.
Vorken dada dovar legu in comfarueda. Na smeu in emesvir da vregus in da sonegat.
Vorkent dam da dovar regu es vir. Asmeu in emes fuladem buda ad aberrag da nees luchtom.
Ad Loreto, crimo derit ma vanteama. La linquident on a drog beesa.
Quid fravins mador che hediernam avail.
Fravindel samel si gusudue. Arole sonegada a heneseis samel etienem hach gedactas. Es crimo deric seva nau ca ehenesam. Des mare se vis, ag find enon mil fictaman ad ranon. Moiolole hoila. Marica se viem si es na fravind marag, nama emsede vixar hirem. Sageras de enclostedas, o sie hade segama va heleg suisi.
Quid bud dead madiam bud radai dale dach?
Na fravinde novege, es runam donegade, sag voglendade, ed antenachtem, laua, sed me van Atoflanem. Anondagam qual shade emfledade. Echred neis sonigad sen. Ages olod moi crimoderiga gam de hen on mil frictimen. Tege dad ni mag. Ages vrade de gedo. Donegadman. Da halinia rinmo.
Esamemem com frange medierna.
Farea dis adiuem dissima. Encar sed ecorei cam davani legiside ad echte gledan.
Alochedar, avoel. Vregame suleida hadesia quel shedemene vigi.
Regde die jerne harg dech maar dat kagam frangi de tao glendi.
Ja, es mat goms wis me. Es godon de hen on mil frictimen se on mishet he luchtom. Es voladem fletse da regu velu gleo aridenga. Ag vegu fors meunem de ta garantan renaik sadat.
Es spricht om im Namen de da levolana tierras hach. Linquida deis de degedach vigi.
Mendent ni de hoiragi wintiernas. Es velem na vregem comarosi des.
Mat. Estogem radin minan. Disam gaidamen lamen e cam ferta voglendi.
Ja, adierna.
Velmu cagiden codnade to seis. Nameundum ad nueri tortesia marauto.
Let's show them what we're made of! Let's show them what we're made of!
Ale toflan tomad. Na vregt for sumunem dorkeniem da argumedau. Suisies radees galda nadach, ka gaishedon en vlaman. Ami frogu. Estradees nama relusem da huis radachtam. Dayam vregames tulanem no. Quedes donegada.
Es vogeloiga betus. Es radai dwint da ogel de talle mi nees hennesees.
Es weer. Sag vregende da wind korem. Da wind lochtom. Monesained nees wisfar nees lochtom nees direm. Es kaeren jam vogelade. De me vran gemesin. Klos du kiedon tiri. Avel du koldi lagachtas re antamen lag. Lemat, ad noedam dau tortendis. Esrade amaroigade, etenaisem de jam quent suis reena. Aragdis, ebunedem ayagam. Estortem ael jam ad noedam, dam fis huis direm. En enegosom es siteneg. Sadiu est uvlerta viadedau ad luchtos. Asien de bivedemen. Argadis en ad bois yandawi. Milemen aberndis abiem varhas.
En velne dendere renoixa kaha ole de kad.
Klos dis me radedau kahuis valem. Vregdis suis vantem sies. Fravind ma his kenne.
Jo, sag ma elvelnedender. Quodes radeem vregar?
Put radaiem for huelmes kassem farved folad. Reum den contortam neis luchtom.
Es fran de gadaktam voquel aridenger. Mad. Tegadis noa gadregdis quantorebander satorten.
Es esaminam. Adal. Dung a vogel duis. Queniet mendet hosidi.
Na en vert car ilda elu enem vigem sa renoixe, ja radit oleg de denoisem. Quod fravin manna am kerdan equi?
Shantan maren on vegen.
Per tirtumad denid.
Bir tirtomad. Is a kenum do ready dani?
Radid mev dier na har kadachtas. Dani siende biende edon. Nas sitten.
Na fravin quad voglen sed. Sages vir sevo quel. O aginim qua salim fricte de bien sienda o bebedon. Da barbadam da veru dar neuda far hassa diuir fer. Bol crecti dao. Anamali keni anamar vila jam ludum seg. Perended kom farwe da kanai dirbar.
Traneugt quid betrichs wind grechan da ana bali. Samel sin echter idee dent kvies.
Escolda regus a nama vetrechen erenoixe. Orgent, arenent da holeia esament. Estaugem toig dent kavila ola ledi. Samel sakon, ja esen olehe niedem vedemen no.
Borufara cretin da rego arcon. Sac sienten farberu betrechem en ail. Anasto wigawa milementen, barig. Mende magalea quinak dactam. Adreg den quaha vedon ane arm.
Anna adregende reduven. Na brog de dwint.
Es el grendum frume de esa heda. Mas betraken barig. Es volla takadeti diuen men fraga raigident.
Sie und meste gedacht da already. Es voladem oirag dent rei queskene.
Puslan suis lerg.
Mamendum de hoiragi kungubari agen eilimen es radeem tegedem de wind sunuset.
Adiern to floin.
O die irm.
Es oleg loen me da elo duis sarenta. Quetient vregu da oredi duis.
Da daurebi neis voglendi. Forvarsete dier na har. Da hoyoragi buna dem etenia side jam quens de vigen. Fravenduem na canta bed redeis mad. Sagna fravendem marag moe. Eska tenia sem nui?
Ja, na veilo legs a confarweda frag. Toig dis. Bokiden morden, da gantabe dis a morkidi. Sadiu esad glad. Es vel da linquidau de vregu vasi. Esten slana. Masuchtir. Se venunt hanem morigan. Ages esa ent aurai dion.
Beort tir simat alana agad vurgan. Est fragmeda oglendi dead. Natugdu en quenste des ateniasem.
Cantabed. Kodlad. Anna. Fabarag.
No, radit sino vorigan. Igidad matad ni kasen.
Es essa nida already de. Quod tu mi detenois?
Ane tosum kaidun nama hagledem queni. Samer siadamon. Sagavetusidu kodi kotromachtas. Tasien emoleg. Ageshred feshidach ragontortag. Esen fontaram medagirach en moshayem. Anna fledach da hexregau. Kant habednem velnem laumat. Samer mas helnem en insistel. Haganes satoresi. Satladach ja esolog marach.
Mother kom at seed begun everach. Sa cantabidu sam.
Samel me. Na metoi ta grimoderen karadi dawa bodein. Vego me de ta igam. Welt tir simad arenta. Forir essa glad modern. Es reidiuen anau siend kengu. Arvred vas hesapis he vogel neis sonegadi.
Na fravindu toiugs velu de sadiu adoid.
Na sienta yigi de. Sag sienta na begen enedi sege a vogelde de.
Forir, es ovun. Varem frangen der oila an vigem casin. Fared tusendrei donea da vuied an quonam maderca haglidon queni a coldi cotrumachtas casin.
Quantusiden suis haglidon queni?
Tausid kaval. Radiodum rademfrag. Sagane tausum bonama han sademin. Sag echred namames. Esco hovon varem. Da elum ordeni ensa com lorgem.
Bud vel ma vregdem requis mader keid moimach. Sag nas me undem embo requis antrum.
Smiund moden casin. En bonama rara jabad barnen ab. Smoinem exre de loxen kruns revegen. A klostu agunas da hei kiden vegen.
Ested requis nui? Vlenganem anedargned?
Farnas de herre Noikse?
Nei ved moden blaganon. Anna togon buedo a leg be a dem de haven noixa. Es namere fischen jam bed va. Agetorede nad jam bed sina va hasen zaradam.
Fravind madelo banigas, agenunya marad. Asande e fleganon. Forken madad me da hadni no daudent.
Nalied toda nemi daudeis. Alana me minundanem. Sages rade smiunend da holle alla dachtan. Samel modenem na esem sitena bigneg. Veish toreda fridenan. A ka gona dachtam na juda da here noixa.
Nuidet suis vansen. Fis noi ochs quantuside taganta bediten?
Na, es bledenem disaunit kahe saulem. Dare mau brosanamen an sed henab. Ane quendredem da veruva rimachamen. An is feshid an enidem sang. Ag andreg da verue brosnan, ane diwi de diwi.
Es quaniat com frang se carnad. Ever diglenach elobomen ja es antenem da me dadem hasi.
Pravind mad en enjer don fesche dachi modeni. Tegen casin en jaquen rendem. Tegen esin casinamon.
Es follad emes requis essin jaquert sateniasem?
Mae sinan esquae nas ten me casin.
Es foladem oi ragames et mategedemesin. Adlo ret sidas suiso red. Fregarmes e veliam sientam da haioragi jageskaden.
Adlor hedwe sitri.
Eshrei da de nilan atodan e gada dag.
Vogolenta heda. Longt tira laun sui scamaman.
Qua awalam sega diern.
Quan berda de hawalem var hasarenta.
nor echt trag da neis henessem e luchton ja berdend end samila.
Perdun, de samel sitten.
Es quadradidem. Sag coldunt neo linkvidunt de arwunt diernon. Ex redden veid ad even, atosiden indredau evrageis.
Es esa wint wotam selgas. Es nama hankinam do hoiragi wint lorgomenno.
Selkama. Es nujent.
Es lorgon de triveron. Neser goiga. Nama serhem ent.
Zelda queniet kengs. Es genon airnien olei heniedem.
O tegeden te kama es gaiga en essa. Quel sheitem na krechtiden den sies. Es es ein Kongo Baragenoila. Es ein Contortament.
Tim, correguent.
Show them what we're made of! Yeah!
olme!
Agonguber, kwetsjart. Krijgt die dwe?
Oh, es far nu fradi da he hawelas ja bart hoesa. Es slan me, sag brender far magelei en rennon erni. Anna tug du quada hengeri dent ector grectidor, dent quaes moi. Nasiendu degedak dent da haku voredi, but ector nadent.
Fravins da quenie des sadalan?
Eska surere noixa, ja enenie dent quahe venden jeramendent. Es een salgament casin, da hecro kena.
Smejunze mes quintag de hesien dau esitena sadalan.
Es daug, mareden sa genen e mile en engladem ovonag, ag ector hanoidu. Genta, benen olbi adidaui. Chrectidend oila ja abelend keur. Neu tosrenen vigagejanas enkanam da viut en salgam da varadent. Ages folad e maradend magarantam, mana voradenten. Koldem marag kremkenei.
Es rade da hari ragi dagas da verudent echteresin. En selam sadalan.
Ad lor hedar. Veldezon samir safrag? Es kan semelentka neodam jam fravind.
Navel du sabaton queseis. Sag exien ad forkan dam gleusan oiorni. Sien deva roidu de hangarident. Gissen agle dem ea gongebair. Maletsen kinnen magochsam.
Frictis quid frictid vel, sag frictis eden.
Quesa luchten. Sel geiger en aixa?
Budag da close quet radi dent dwind sies.
What are you doing here? This is our camp. We've got all the permits we need to hunt as much as we want, so get out of here.
We've come to ask for your help. Some hunters from our village have been caught in your traps. We don't know how to open them without hurting them.
Those traps are death machines. They emptied the undergrowth, and now they could kill our people.
They're very efficient contraptions. But you have to be careful. Gotta watch your step.
Members of our clan almost died because of you. And that's all you have to say?
Anilain anait sam. Tog dem da orvar shedi da wind or red.
And what will you give us in exchange?
What?
We've got a job to do. If you're not careless, it's not my problem. So either give us something that will make it worth our while, or figure it out on your own. And get out of here.
Quit mendens, mida renaud wind, na tweak?
Sab rankrand menes jam farberend. Ar renoikse dar en au kagwesa oil. We'll be back.
Right. Get out of here. We won't miss you.
Inquid veludedam. Es cleusem renaixem en nason amfresam. Fregde de wind venum juri. Es had grimo derig. Ma vregcam es fonteram oirk dagochsam.
Es wel es in na tegedach en fonteram, sagt tegedach sachu voridi.
Ma bruis esas meuin angeirad. Freg du
Ag lohedar. Smewn tu am y bol medesa.
Na voredwe eduven. Es rade de hairagi request de sibidach chedawi. Fragberu var hastuis. Lemmat es rade adgailu quid furkandam. Gumaros on Amsterdam. Sin. Cantabets began vel kenne canolad.
Ja, ad Lorida. Na cantabe de brude mansa wegen. Sa quensit ma krecht mara geduven.
Es rade anioente adia den, dis frag siende kengu.
again? Can't you leave us to work in peace?
The traps you set everywhere are killing all the animals in the wood without distinction. Soon there won't be any more game to hunt.
Yeah? And? Why should I care?
Why kill more than you need? We depend on hunting too.
More than we need. But our need is infinite, child. We don't just kill these critters for food.
The skins bring in a fortune, and we're not about to give them up. You'll just have to go hunting further afield, which we'll soon be doing too, by the way.
We'll be back.
Right. Get out of here. We won't miss you.
Es samel tenyasen. Ja marad olen atlerksaranaiksa. Es velda goridi dentvar haskwa hemar.
Es ra anilain. Es komin kat quadradid et yernahar. Ages radei da hairagi es sagas da yigedau nes luchtumenten. Nasvir. Anes adregamas da velumevas. Varwedad si.
Let's show them what we're made of!
Thank you. I thought I was going to die. Those damn dogs have gone wild again. They'll attack anything that moves. They're tough competitors and they don't hesitate to attack us. Thanks again.
Quenrent. Es queniet feshident moriganam amordenem kachnat.
Es virto. Es frichtom shed request ne urei donesa.
Reques. Sel quediam dovoad. Toika surda le volanem. Esat grimoderix abetrechan. Ami frugu vrekt reques eten.
Samel nais garantanan in vigem.
Estauk. Everaid mu do hoiragis ale volanida eluco de se.
Sa olei eshon maru.
Quet budenat boy samel galansegi.
Na fravin da holei.
Es wel da orhel de varadis a betrechem in bacht. Vreg den ochsem evenas ent toigag.
Na toigen det samel sa frag. Es cair neimam sare naiksa. Oriden ger. Maum cairem vorhel maradi sa milime. Es anemam nes eneses en casim. Quet sient maradi de. Es crimoderix a betrechen. Na abalen samel sa.
Frichtit ul tladai go Amsterdam sir. Esa danai. Am axels quadiam sheid fragabali. Siens velu ambia dit caeshem.
Caeshem? Samel nes e shaigaten. Budeia nemiut nes garantan.
Es ovan varam ked. Ka ul rimidach ever velu oleis a feshem en maru var heglendam.
Mo nemi dendere feshen. Lema ten ab cassin. Na siemten linquidau abalinis luchtos samel sale volanem. Es radeem diwed met.
Ma serchem fredes rod airagem evenam erenoixemen. Smeundo em toig de essing?
Fravintnem em es quintagent.
Fraglia dau dent, es vel em tegedem velu.
Quedes en vregus are naiksa. Hey, you! What are you doing in our river?
We're working. What does it look like?
Our people are being poisoned by something that's in the water and the fish. And that's where we find you.
Yeah, except we're miners, not poisoners. I don't know what's going on with your people, but it's got nothing to do with us. Leave and let us work.
You and your land-scoring Moin are responsible for it. You won't get away with this!
Anilain forvarshai dead. Hastagen tiwigaus averemen. Es moja pwysig da dugi de kwedsiart.
Agat gailu dadem. Radid mev daur held farberwi for nerti.
Es wir. Lemat radidis quint. Beroident mera.
Look, our friends have been getting sick ever since you started mining near the river. All we want to do is save our people. Can you understand that? And to do that, we need to understand what's going on there.
I'm telling you, we're not doing anything that will poison anyone. We're just mining. It's not complicated. Besides, the guards won't let you in.
Maybe they could see for themselves if they went to work there for a while?
As if there weren't enough natives there already. And with the theft, they're not hiring anymore.
Sure they are. They just need a recommendation. Just tell them I sent you. My name is Ganimet. Go talk to the master of the mine. He's always in need of more workers.
Thank you. We'll take your advice and get a job.
Mens vregu des vergeiu da heronoixa, da regach neis dale mis jesno? Fravindem kasur, sient nama bujed, sadone men ja nemident ni.
Es radeem es durga ir. Hagem fravindem kakovir ka kwednei miden der neis luchton. Ka hekter kwodai ragamiagam.
Nas kam, Aridenger. Advad, certo.
Budvel da roidi began eladagiam corridendent. Da iridem nas neimene?
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going?
We've come to look for work. We heard you hire natives such as us.
There's been a theft, so we only let people in on recommendation. Got a name for me?
A miner called Ganimet told us to go see the chief.
I know who she is. She's been working here a long time. We can trust her.
All right. You can come in, but don't expect to be welcomed with open arms.
There's just been a landslide in the West Tunnel. Several of our men and a few natives are trapped down there.
Damn it! What bad luck! As if I wasn't already dealing with enough trouble over that thievery.
We've got to do something, or they're all gonna die.
And we'd risk killing them for certain, or even jeopardizing the whole mine if we intervene. The ground is too unstable.
But...
That's enough. I'll think about it. But I don't see what we can do for them right now. What are you doing with your arms just dangling there? Do you think we're gonna pay you just to stand there and do nothing?
Chief, they don't work for us.
No, not yet. We were hoping you could give us a job.
Sorry, but that's not gonna happen. We've got enough savages on the site as it is. Thieves and layabouts, all of them. Otherwise, we'd still have our chest, and I wouldn't be tearing my hair out wondering what I'm gonna tell the company.
Esent ja indredent ni. Ja regent neis dalemen. A galwen da dada a mila ved.
Na ein veert moi al to anilain. Saget radiem vogledem moi, a same en slondem.
What are you talking about?
Someone stole this week's haul. All the gold we've mined over the last few days has disappeared, and I'm sure it was one of your lot who did it.
You should know that gold has no particular value for our people. It's a decorative metal at best. But people like you, from your continent, seem to attach great importance to it.
None of my men would do something like this. So who would? A soldier? No, I don't think so. A merchant?
Nilan is an excellent tracker, aren't you, Nilan? If you let him study where the theft took place, he'll surely be able to tell you who did it.
Na meinten on wegen da already saveri. Ja smeunt ni mila vet.
He's agreed to do it.
Aheda!
Es radei da daige en mamendom neis luchtumen. Ama mens extra dag donegadi.
I don't understand the gibberish you're spouting. But why not? If I let you examine the scene of the theft, and you can prove to me that it wasn't a native's doing, I'll let you work here.
We accept. Show us the place.
Follow me. And try it this way. This is the storeroom. This is where we usually keep everything we've mined during the week before we send it to Hikmet. Those rogues forced open the door and managed to open the safe. I'll let you see for yourself, but don't touch anything.
Esta lan beduia sessa.
Esen olei heniede men saranna me frassi. Na vorrei dad.
Orged reidon neis a klauen.
Ja, cochleos an aerni. Na sium tendet ne sius fregusa.
Bud lawer amantag quid selgaig neis luchtos. Dat vregu fors me uni adid bugi esa.
Nas on donei. Anon daga messa vitbog an fare dau drog. Nas folada maradion queske.
Salam ker. Koida on e luchtumen ja toig de sacrifisa escheden.
Kremi li echter ham feresam. Radio dum le volani de hebuligem.
Ja, es virtu. Es roilanan kasin. Ad sissamel.
Smeunem veldem oleem boda elu.
Quel shedem forduro idad emalem em nas quintag nis luchtom.
Na fravint ma esradei da radidau, eranam krokeniam oirogdem. Budau lech dada gredau em toipteren noikse.
Na de hankanam. Na kaartem kroken le wolani kaveneg.
So, did your famous tracker find anything?
To force the lock on the door, your thieves used tools that our people don't have.
You need very hard tools made from metal to do it. And we only use obsidian.
You're not wrong about that. I hadn't noticed that detail. That said, they could have used tools they found here.
Maybe. But I can't see any of us using tools we're not familiar with.
Is that it?
We found this bow at the scene. So I imagine that's what made you suspect our people.
Obviously. We haven't used bows and arrows in a long time. Your friend, on the other hand.
I'd never use such a shoddy weapon. This one was made by an idiot who has never drawn a true arrow. Even our children fashion bows of better quality.
If you say so. Is that it?
Your storeroom reeks of blood and game. and we found this small scrap of Llewellyn hide.
Yes, and? Your kind no longer hunts, I suppose?
We only kill Llewellyns when they become aggressive. We don't eat them.
And we don't use their skins, because they're no use against the cold.
Yeah, perhaps. But I'm not sure how this detail is going to help me catch my thieves. Except that it certainly wasn't one of my men. At least that's settled.
That's all we could find that was worthy of note. But it seems to me that all these elements combined prove that our people are innocent, even though they try to blame us.
It appears so. In a way, it's a relief, since there are quite a few of you working here. And since it's not one of my men either, I wonder who did it. Anyway, I'll tell my boys you can work here, and I hope the captain of the fort is able to catch the thief. Thanks for your help.
Es radeem oiragem dagam, da already dent.
What's going on here?
The natives sure do swarm like vermin around here. They're gathering together to steal our livelihood.
Vooruit mij. Bakkeruiden te verraden them. Geselkes en vrij doen nou dat wind.
Oh, there they go again. Gibbering in their horrible language.
Naradit quam em linquidames samonis soinoiga, toiga ones luchtumen echter regu onque seis.
Keep it up and we'll show you just how savage we can be. I'm guessing you've heard enough stories about our formidable warriors to know what we're going to do to you.
Rodit da kreuz getan?
Stugem de go mij den vrij. We mat vrek fritomland.
They look serious. We were just joking. Come on, don't take it like that. We'll leave the kid alone, promise. Come on, guys. We're leaving.
Het lag het way. Es duon en bereinde het mij de nelde. En se wegem, sme ondu en meraunde het mij.
Es loeni en boessini da vorredi dead.
Na smeuin en bregandi et adiven.